Welcome back to Tech Realm, where we explore the fascinating world of technology, both old and new. Today we're diving into cybersecurity. We live in a time when technology has advanced beyond our wildest dreams. The world is more connected than ever before, with digital networks spanning the globe and linking every corner of our lives. Businesses of all sizes rely heavily on digital systems, from small startups to multinational corporations. But this reliance comes at a cost. The more we depend on technology, the more vulnerable we become. Cyberattacks are no longer just a technical nuisance. They have evolved into sophisticated operations. They are a clear and present danger to global businesses and public safety, disrupting lives and economies. Hackers are growing bolder and more sophisticated, using advanced technology to breach even the most secure systems. Data breaches are becoming commonplace, exposing sensitive information and causing significant financial losses. But the real danger lies in attacks on critical infrastructure, which can have devastating consequences. Energy grids, transportation systems, healthcare facilities, these are all targets for cybercriminals. Imagine a major city plunged into darkness by a cyber attack on its power grid, hospitals unable to operate, lives at risk, financial markets grinding to a halt, causing economic turmoil and uncertainty. This is the future we face if we fail to act. The consequences of inaction are too great to ignore. The threat is real, and the stakes are incredibly high. We must take proactive measures to protect ourselves. We must view cybersecurity as a matter of national and global security, requiring cooperation and collaboration. Our collective safety and well-being depend on it. Together we can build a safer, more secure digital future. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is rapidly changing the world. From healthcare to finance, AI is making its mark in various sectors, revolutionizing the way we live and work. It's also transforming the cybersecurity landscape, for better and for worse. The integration of AI and cybersecurity is a double-edged sword. On the one hand, AI is a powerful tool for defense. It enhances our ability to protect sensitive information and secure networks. It can analyze massive amounts of data, detect anomalies, and identify potential threats in real time. This capability is crucial in an era where cyber threats are constantly evolving. AI-powered security systems can predict and prevent attacks before they happen. By learning from past incidents, these systems become smarter and more efficient over time. They can also automate incident response, minimizing damage and downtime. This automation allows cybersecurity teams to focus on more complex tasks. But there's a dark side to this technological coin. The same AI capabilities that help defend us can be used against us. Cybercriminals are also using AI to enhance their attacks. They are developing sophisticated methods to breach security systems and steal valuable data. AI-powered phishing scams are becoming increasingly sophisticated and difficult to detect. These scams can trick even the most vigilant individuals. Imagine receiving an email that perfectly mimics your boss's writing style, urging you to click on a malicious link. The consequences can be devastating. AI is a powerful tool in the wrong hands. It can be used to create chaos and disrupt our digital lives. We must be prepared for a future where both defenders and attackers wield the power of artificial intelligence. Continuous learning and adaptation are key. The race is on to develop more robust AI-powered defenses while staying one step ahead of AI-driven attacks. The future of cybersecurity depends on our ability to innovate and respond swiftly. The fight against cybercrime cannot be won by individual nations or organizations acting alone. It requires a coordinated global effort. Governments must make significant investments in cybersecurity infrastructure and research. This includes funding for national cybersecurity agencies, supporting the development of new security technologies, and fostering collaboration between the public and private sectors. But national efforts are not enough. Cybercrime knows no borders. What affects one nation can quickly spread to others. International cooperation is essential for sharing threat intelligence, coordinating responses to large-scale cyber attacks, and developing international legal frameworks to prosecute cybercriminals. By working together, nations can present a united front against cybercrime. We must break down silos, share information freely, and build a global cybersecurity ecosystem that is resilient and responsive to emerging threats. For all the talk of sophisticated hacking tools and AI-powered attacks, it's important to remember that human error remains one of the biggest vulnerabilities in cybersecurity. Phishing scams, weak passwords, and careless handling of sensitive information continue to plague individuals and organizations alike. Education and awareness are paramount. Employees need to be trained to recognize and avoid phishing attempts. They need to understand the importance of strong passwords and multi-factor authentication, and they need to be aware of the dangers of social engineering tactics used by cybercriminals. Cybersecurity is everyone's responsibility. It's not just about firewalls and antivirus software. It's about creating a culture of security awareness, where individuals are empowered to make smart decisions and protect themselves and their organizations. The world of cybersecurity is constantly evolving. New threats emerge every day, and old ones resurface with new and innovative techniques. What worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. This constant state of flux makes cybersecurity a challenging and demanding field. Staying ahead of the curve requires continuous learning and adaptation. Cybersecurity professionals must be agile and innovative, constantly updating their skills and knowledge to keep pace with the latest threats and defense strategies. This requires a commitment to lifelong learning, staying informed about emerging trends, and embracing new technologies and methodologies. The fight against cybercrime is a marathon, not a sprint. It demands vigilance, adaptability, and a willingness to embrace change. Threats on the horizon 2025 and beyond. As we look towards 2025 and beyond, several specific threats are likely to dominate the cybersecurity landscape. The rapid pace of technological advancement means that new vulnerabilities are constantly emerging, and the stakes have never been higher. Zero-day vulnerabilities, flaws in software that are unknown to the vendor, will continue to be a major concern. These vulnerabilities are particularly dangerous because they can be exploited by attackers before developers have a chance to patch them, leading to potentially devastating consequences. These vulnerabilities are particularly dangerous because they can be exploited by attackers before developers have a chance to patch them. This means that organizations must be vigilant and proactive in their security measures, constantly monitoring for potential threats and responding swiftly to any signs of compromise. Insider threats, whether malicious or unintentional, will also continue to pose a significant risk. Employees with access to sensitive information can inadvertently or deliberately cause significant damage, making it crucial for organizations to implement robust security protocols and employee training programs. The rise of remote work and the increasing use of cloud-based services make it more difficult to monitor employee activity and secure sensitive data. As more employees work from home, the attack surface expands, providing more opportunities for cybercriminals to exploit weaknesses in security. Data privacy regulations are becoming increasingly complex and stringent. Organizations must stay abreast of these changes to avoid hefty fines and reputational damage. Compliance is not just a legal requirement but a critical component of maintaining trust with customers and stakeholders. Organizations will need to navigate a complex web of laws and regulations to ensure they are protecting personal data and complying with evolving requirements. This will require dedicated resources and a strategic approach to data governance and privacy management. And then there's the rise of sophisticated AI-powered attacks, which have the potential to bypass traditional security measures and wreak havoc on a massive scale. These AI-driven threats can adapt and evolve, making them particularly challenging to defend against. We must be prepared to face these evolving threats head-on. This means investing in advanced security technologies, fostering a culture of cybersecurity awareness, and staying informed about the latest developments in the field. Only by taking a proactive and comprehensive approach can we hope to safeguard our digital future. Cybersecurity mesh architecture, a new paradigm for defense. Traditional cybersecurity approaches, with their reliance on perimeter-based defenses, are struggling to keep up with the evolving threat landscape. A new approach is needed, one that is more flexible, adaptable, and resilient. Enter Cybersecurity Mesh Architecture, or CSMA. CSMA is an emerging security model that envisions a more decentralized and distributed approach to cybersecurity. Rather than relying on a single, centralized security perimeter, CSMA advocates for creating a mesh of interconnected security controls that extend to every device, user, and application. This approach allows for more granular control over security policies and enables organizations to tailor their defenses to specific assets and risk profiles. CSMA is still in its early stages, but it has the potential to revolutionize how we approach cybersecurity in the years to come. Cyber warfare, geopolitics, and the weaponization of data. Cybersecurity is no longer just a technical issue, it's a geopolitical one. Nation-states are increasingly using cyberattacks to achieve political objectives, target critical infrastructure, and sow discord among their adversaries. Cyber warfare is the new battleground, and the weapons are lines of code, botnets, and sophisticated malware. The interconnected nature of the digital world means that cyberattacks can have far-reaching consequences, disrupting economies, undermining democratic processes, and even threatening international stability. In this new era of cyber warfare, it's more important than ever for nations to engage in dialogue, establish international norms of behavior in cyberspace, and work together to prevent catastrophic cyber conflicts. A call to action: building a safer digital future. The future of cybersecurity depends on collective action. Governments, organizations, and individuals all have a role to play in building a safer and more secure digital world. We must prioritize cybersecurity investments, foster international collaboration, and promote a culture of security awareness at all levels. Support policies that strengthen cybersecurity infrastructure and advocate for greater cooperation between nations. Educate yourself and others about cybersecurity best practices and stay informed about emerging threats. The fight against cybercrime is a shared responsibility. By working together, we can create a digital future where innovation flourishes, businesses thrive, and individuals can confidently embrace the benefits of a connected world. The time for action is now. Let's build a safer digital future together. Stay curious and keep exploring the digital world.